have water coming out of the pump.
Hey, so the sun is finally off this spot, so we thought it'd be a good time to work on our shallow well. We pulled the sump pump out. We're starting to get just clear water out of it. So now we're gonna go ahead and install our screen and check valve down at the bottom of the well so that our pump doesn't have to lift the water every time the pump turns on. So
How far down does that go?
it's gonna go down almost to the bottom. We'll probably hold this screen probably 3 or 4 inches off the bottom.
Okay.
And then that way we don't pick up any sand and stuff that builds up on the bottom. And so we get to figure out how to install the pipe in the pipe. But first we gotta make sure that nothing leaks.
Okay.
And for good measure, we'll put some liquid Teflon on the threads. Normally I would use just a PVC male fitting, but Home Depot didn't have 1-inch male fittings, so we're using a female fitting and a nipple.
So those are interchangeable?
Male and female are not interchangeable. Instead of wrenches, I'll just use my hands.
Your hands are so strong. Okay, what are you cutting your pipe to?
This one's the 4-foot piece that's going to come out of the culvert
Okay.
into our deep valve box. So we're going just a little shy of 48 inches deep to be below the frost line. So once the final grade is set here, this lid will only be a couple inches off the ground. And so we'll have a drain valve to keep all of the above ground pipes from freezing if we drain it in the winter. Okay, so from the top of our culvert to the very bottom of the well where we hit bedrock is 13 feet. Then we're gonna subtract the 45 inches that we are down for our frost line, plus another 3 inches to lift the strainer off the bottom so it doesn't pick up any debris that goes there. So we're going to take 13 feet minus 48 inches, and that'll give us the length of our suction tube. Okay, so after subtracting all of our stuff, we're going to cut our suction tube to 9 feet and then put an elbow on it.
So why are we tying a string onto it?
Because I can reach to 4 feet, but if this drops out of my hands, it will be out of my reach. So tying a string on it just to keep it from being lost if I drop it.
So challenge question. What kind of knot are you tying?
Nothing. I'm just wrapping it.
Oh, okay.
That way we can get it untied pretty easy.
Okay, I thought you were tying a knot that came untied.
I was going to, but I just can't get it, with this rope I can't get it tight enough to do a...
Okay.
Maybe I can.
You don't have to, I was just wondering.
Okay, well,
Cool.
so we hold with this line.
Okay.
And we pull this line to untie it.
Okay. What knot's that called? It's a slip knot?
Slip knot? No, it's not a slip knot. It's basically just a loop.
Called the Jeff knot.
Jeff knot. Okay, so our pipe fits through the hole we drilled, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
How are we going to film this and do it? I'll have to set up a camera. Okay. So which string is our don't pull string? This is the don't pull string. So we're gonna pull on this one.
Okay. Oh, hold on, Mike. So we need to find it again.
Okay. So this is the pull one.
That's the pull one.
Yep.
That you're holding right now.
Yep. So don't pull this one.
Oh, you mean the hold one?
The hold one.
Okay.
That's the don't pull. That's the pull. The hold. All right. So we're gonna put glue in the fitting. I think I'm gonna put glue on this once I'm in the hole.
Okay.
So. Okay. So lift your hand a little higher.
It doesn't go in the bottom.
Okay. So I got this.
You have that?
Yep.
Okay.
So you're gonna push that through the hole. Okay. And push. Push and twist. Keep going. Keep going. Good.
Okay.
Then we pull the string.
Is it still not?
There we go.
Okay.
Guess I didn't need to tie a knot on it.
I guess not.
The knot came out fine.
It's
the wrapping of the wet rope. Almost. Ha Whew. Okay, so now we've got the pickup tube and the screen down in the bottom of the well, and it's going to come out here 4 feet deep. We're going to put a T in with a drain valve, and then that will go in another piece of culvert that we'll use to turn the water, or not turn the water off, but to drain the water when we winterize it. All right, so I'm gluing up the drain valve for winterizing it. So technically this valve is going to be on the suction side of the system because the pump is going to be above ground. Just in a temporary way, we'll just have it setting on the dirt or put it on a chunk of log or something like that. But in the winter, when we want to remove the pump and drain the above ground part it won't drain back into the well because there's a check valve in the bottom of the well. So in order to drain the above ground water, we'll have to reach in and open up the drain valve to drain the water.
Perfect. And that's going to go here on this 4-foot chunk down there? Okay.
Right down there. Pipe is moving. Once that culvert dries from where I drilled through it, I'm going to seal it up with silicone before we bury it.
Good plan.
Good morning. So this morning we're working on finishing up the shallow well. We've got our winterizing drain put in. Now we're going to come out of the valve box and 90 up for the pump to sit on, or the pump to draw from.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane, and as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy, tiptoes, undercover, agents of the other.
That look?
It looks level. Okay. Okay, so we got our pipe glued
All glued in.
and sticking up.
This is going to be long, but we'll cut it when we plumb in the pump.
Okay.
We've got to get our final grade here first.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to start kind of backfilling with some of this granite sand.
Okay.
Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover, agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. A bigger scale, the world inhales as we go.
Okay, so one of the most important parts of our shallow well is we've got to seal the well from surface water getting into it. And so here where we've got the penetration of the pipe, I've got to clean it up really good and then silicone around it to stop any water from getting into the well or any contaminations to get into the well from the high side. So I drilled the hole basically perfect size, so it's not that big of a gap that I need to seal, but I'll probably put half a tube of silicone down there to just keep the bad stuff out.
Agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all.
Just like that. All right, we'll let that dry a bit, then we'll backfill it. Once it's backfilled and we've got our final grade, we'll set the pump in place and start pumping water.
Cool.
shouting out, you would open up. Oh, spin me around and around.
All right, so it was 92 degrees up here today. So we took the afternoon off, went into town, ran some errands, hung out at Starbucks, used their Wi-Fi for a little bit, and then came back up here. It's about, what time is it? 6:15 in the evening, so the sun's off of here, but it's still pretty warm. It's about 80 to 85 maybe still. And so we are getting the pump plumbed in, and then we'll be able to run the sprinkler a little bit to get the dust down.
Which will be very nice.
All right, so we got the suction side here on the pump that I'm screwing on now. And then the discharge side up here on top. And on the discharge, we're just gonna go to a garden hose fitting. We'll just hook up the garden hose to it for now. We've got our suction tube up, we got our suction tube coming up here, we primed the pump. Now we'll see if it pumps water.
Do you need to let it run for longer? There it goes. Cool.
We were right. 12 seconds was how much was needed.
Gonna water the dirt.
Crystal clear.
Yeah. So clear you can't see it.